in my eyes are bursting. If our love died, would that be the worst thing? For somebody I thought was my savior, you sure make me do a whole lot of labor. The callous skin on my hands is cracking. If our love ends, would that be a bad thing? And the silence once our bed chamber, you make me do too much labor. All day, every day, therapist, mother maid, nymph, then a virgin, nurse, then a servant, just an appendage, live to attend him so that he never lifts a finger. 24/7 baby machine, so he can live out his picket fence dreams. It's not an act of love if you make her, you make me do too much labor. All day, every day, therapist, mother maid, nymph, then a virgin, nurse, then a servant, just an appendage, live to attend him so that he never lifts a finger. 24/7 baby machine, so he can live out his picket fence dreams. It's not an act of love if you make her, you make me do too much labor. All days in your eyes are bursting. If I love her, I understand it's just an
were up to 26% less likely to receive pain therapy compared to male patients. Even more concerning, 20% less likely for moderate pain, 15% less likely for severe pain. It's a real problem within medicine, within healthcare, acknowledging the problems while also acknowledging the differences and the biases that we hold.
Are women worldwide disadvantaged when it comes to healthcare? This includes a lack of access to medical treatment or having their legitimate concerns and decisions about their own health dismissed by doctors and other medical workers. Even the field of medical research often has a male bias, and the consequences can be deadly. In India, studies show that many women don't get equal access to healthcare because of reasons related to their gender.
Among 112 acute and chronic diseases, women experience longer lengths of time between symptom onset and disease diagnosis than men. Studies show that there's a difference in treatment between men and women. On average, women wait for emergency rooms for 65 minutes, while men wait for 45 minutes. When discussing heart conditions, it's important to see the difference between how men are treated and how women are treated. Women are 50% more likely to be misdiagnosed when suffering from heart attacks. Additionally, women with heart disease are less likely to receive effective treatment and efficient treatment.
According to a 2019 Danish study, for men and women of similar ages, it takes women 4 years longer to be diagnosed with the same chronic medical illness as men. And for a cancer diagnosis, this delay is 2 years longer for women as it is for men.
An editorial in the British Journal of Sports Medicine says women continue to be excluded from meaningful research because of the complex shift in hormone levels during the menstrual cycle. The gender disparity has serious repercussions because women react differently from men to drugs. In the U.S., a recent government study revealed that 80% of the drugs withdrawn from the market are due to unexpected side effects on women.
Women are underrepresented in clinical trials. This limits biological understanding, which contributes to health inequalities and social injustice. Most women were not included in clinical trials before 1993, which has led to a significant gap in our understanding of women's health. Examples of these gaps of understanding in women's health are: women make up 7 out of 10 patients with symptoms that are medically undiagnosed. Women are also twice as likely as men to get Alzheimer's disease. Depression also occurs twice as often in women as men. Additionally, cardiovascular disease is the leading cause of death for women in the U.S., but just 1/3 of the clinical trial patients are female, which is a new development. Additional statistics are that 78% of people with autoimmune diseases are women. Women are also 2/3 of Alzheimer's patients, but only 12% of the research funds female-specific projects. Lastly, adverse drug side effects are 50 to 75% more common in women. This disparity in drug side effects is likely due to the lack of inclusivity of women in the clinical trials for these drugs. This graph shows the out-of-pocket average medical expenditures, excluding maternity claims, with women and men. As you can see, on average, women spend much more than men yearly on medical costs. Here are a few important statistics to support that claim. Overall, women pay $15.4 billion more than men in annual out-of-pocket healthcare expenses, not including premium costs. This generally translates to 18% more than men in annual out-of-pocket costs. This disparity is drastic, as 46% of men tend to have $1,000 or less in out-of-pocket expenditures, as opposed to only 35% of women. It is important to note that these statistics do not include maternity costs. With the inclusion of that factor, these numbers would be greatly increased.
When everyone believes ya, what's that like? I'm so sick of running as fast as I can, wondering if I'd get there quicker if I was a man. And I'm so sick of them coming at me again, 'cause if I was a man, then I'd be the man. 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 They say I hustled, put in the work. They wouldn't shake their heads and question how much of this I deserve. What I was wearing, if I was rude, could all be separated from my good.